Zarya has been broken ever since the release of Overwatch 2. This is because of the addition of the 2 charges on her ability Particle Barrier, or what we usually call it, her bubble. But what if I were to say that there is a way to balance her? Well, look no further, because in this video, I will be breaking down Zarya's kit and how it interacts with the kit of other heroes. I'll also be giving my opinion on how Blizzard should balance her. Previously, in the original Overwatch, Zarya's bubble was only 1 charge, and after using it, it had a cooldown. In my opinion, Zarya was a decent support tank. She wasn't the best, she just wasn't bad. Back then, it used to be a 6v6 where there were 2 tanks on each team. Of all the tanks, Zarya would be the last hero a person had in mind when it came to playing tanks, because all the other tanks were just better. I guess this is why Blizzard released Overwatch 2 with a buff Zarya. Now that we know why Zarya was buffed, let's talk about why Zarya needs to be nerfed. The reason why Zarya needs to be nerfed harder is because Zarya's bubble is just too overpowered. When it comes to heroes which can break her shield while active, only 2 heroes can reliably do so: Bastion and Junkrat. Bastion in his turret form can easily shred through the bubble, and Junkrat seems to come in close. The rest of the heroes struggle to break the shield. This is when it becomes weird. This is because the criteria to move Zarya with crowd control is pretty weird. A few of the stun types of crowd control do in fact move Zarya, but others don't. A list of characters which can move Zarya with stun abilities is Reinhardt with his charge and melee, and Doomfist with his rocket punch. What is even more interesting is that there are also heroes with stun abilities which don't move Zarya, including heroes like Sigma and Hog. It moves you. Bubble.
I got it.
Wait.
Oh wait, I didn't move.
It didn't affect you. This is so fucking weird, bro. Alright, 3, 2, 1. The conclusion that me and my brother came to is that only heroes which use their bodies to crowd control can move Zarya when she bubbles. For example, in the last video, Zenyatta was able to kick away Zarya as he was physically kicking her. Except this is where the criteria gets weird. This is because not all heroes are able to physically move Zarya, even though they have abilities which should. Did you move it up?
No. I think you missed.
What is the criteria? What the fuck? You lied to me. I went straight through you.
Shield on shield, different mechanics.
What the fuck? This means that only a select few heroes can do anything to Zarya while she bubbles. The rest of the heroes fail to reliably do anything to Zarya, which is why I think she needs to be nerfed, but not too hard. This brings us to the next topic of how I think Blizzard should balance Zarya. Something Blizzard can do to balance Zarya is reduce the duration of the bubble by a lot more, and when it is getting attacked or damaged, the duration increases. This way, to counter it, would be to just stop attacking it. This is a great option because in many instances, enemy heroes have to keep on attacking because they have a duration on a certain ability. An example of such is Genji and Bastion. Genji has a limited duration on his ultimate, so he has to keep slashing his blade. Bastion has a limited duration on his terraform, so he'd have to keep shooting. If Zarya would bubble at the right time against any of these types of heroes, her bubble duration would keep increasing the more the bubble got attacked by them. Something else Blizzard can do to balance Zarya would be to revert Zarya to only having one charge for her bubble, but increase the duration on it by many seconds. Adding to this, the cooldown would be shorter than what Zarya had back in the original Overwatch. Adding to this even more, the bubble shield would be able to shield way more damage. This way, anyone playing Zarya would have to use the bubble wisely, because if not, they will have to wait on the cooldown. A smart bubble would be making the person playing Zarya think more, rather than just being brain dead and having 2 charges in your disposal all the time. Honestly, I think that the first option may be better because it is more interactive between the 2 enemy teams. This is because the interaction also kind of reminds me of Sigma and his kinetic grasp, where if you keep attacking it, the more overheal you give Sigma after its duration. In this way, if you were not to attack it, you would not be giving him any overheal. That's it for how I think Blizzard should nerf Zarya. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my opinions in the comment section below. I'd appreciate it if you guys dropped a like, as it helps my videos in the algorithm. If you guys want to see these types of videos more in the future, subscribe to my channel, as I try to drop videos every week at least once. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace.